Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. I'm not sure if you can see me, hear me okay. Give me a like, thumb up. When it comes to technology, you just always want to double check. So if you can hear me, you can see me. Yeah, Brenda, I see you. You're always the first one. I love it. Hi, Brenda. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, welcome to this year's last workshop. Who's excited? Hi. Hi, Velma. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're able to make it. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to wait for a little bit for people to jump on, but I do want to just give you kind of an overview of what's going to happen in the next 3 days. So this workshop is called the Goal Creation Workshop, if you can see me. Okay. It's called the Goal Creation Workshop for 2022. Hi, Gaia. You're excited. Yay. Thank you, Brenda. Hi, Gaia. Good to see you. I'm glad you're excited. Yeah. So you guys are you guys are, I wanted to actually give you guys some, wanted to shout out to you guys, okay, for being here today and for being investing the time in yourself to create the goals that you want to set for next year, right? So a lot of people, right now they're probably on vacation, taking a break, right? And they're like, okay, let's wait till next year. But you guys are actually here. You guys actually wanted to jumpstart your year 2022. So with that, I know you can't see me, but give yourself a big round of applause, okay? Or give yourself a pat on the shoulder, okay? Or you can type in the chat like yes, okay? Say yes to you. Give yes to you. Okay, if today we're in a live event, I would have asked you guys to applaud, but you can applaud for yourself, okay? Because honestly, right now people are checking out, right? They're waiting for next year to start to get back to into business and everything. But you guys are actually here to jumpstart your year 2022. Yeah, Brenda. Yes to you. Yes, that's right. Awesome. So for those of you that may not know who I am, because this is also streaming on YouTube. So just in case, we're also streaming inside Facebook group as well as YouTube. So if you don't know who I am, let me do a quick introduction. Okay. My name is Amy Lin, and I am the admin of this group called Wealthy Mindset for Entrepreneurs. And I am Opulent Coach. So what I do is I help entrepreneurs on creating a quantum leap in their business and in their personal life. So when I talk about quantum leap, I don't know if some of you who wants a quantum leap, who actually knows what a quantum leap is. You can type in quantum leap in the chat. Okay, so let me explain to you what a quantum leap is, okay, which is going to tie into what we're going to be talking about at the workshop. Okay, quantum leap means exponential growth. Okay, yay, Gaia, Salila, love it. Okay, so it's an exponential growth. It's not incremental, right? So we're so used to incremental gains, like little by little. Hey, Michael, good to see you. Quantum, yeah. Hey, Gaia. Glad to have you guys on the call. Excited. So going back to quantum leap, okay? Quantum leap is exponential, okay? So a lot of people might think that, okay, I do want to go from here to here, but does that mean that I have to put in more time, right? I have to put in more effort, right? That's just the logical thing to do, right? To think about. But actually, quantum leap, it actually does not require more effort or more time. It's actually effortless. Okay? It's actually less time and less effort. Okay? So that's what a quantum leap is. but it will require you to think differently. Okay, so what do I mean by that is if you want to create a quantum leap in your results, you gotta change something that you do on a daily basis. And mainly is the way you think. Okay, so if you want a quantum leap, you gotta start changing your thinking. Good. Okay, awesome. So with that said, why don't we go right into it? Okay, we have a lot to cover. And if you have never been to one of my events are always going to be workshop style. Okay, so what does that mean? Workshop is you're not just going to sit here and listen to me talk. Okay, that's more of a webinar style. Well, workshop style is you're actually going to be working during the next hour. Okay, so make sure you have your workbook. Anyone doesn't have a workbook, type in workbook in the chat if you don't have a workbook. The workbook should be posted inside the Facebook group already. It should be pinned on the top. It says workbook. Okay. If you, for any reason, you don't have the workbook, that's okay. Just have a notebook that you can take notes with. Okay, Michael. So if thank you for putting that in. So go to the Facebook group, and then on the top of there's actually it's pinned there. Okay, it says workbook. Okay, so you can download it. If not, that's okay. We're gonna bring up the screen in a little bit. Okay. So if you don't have the workbook, that's okay. If you have the notebook, that'll be fine too. Thank you, Sai. Okay, so this is the workbook as you can see on the screen, if you can see my screen. And thank you. We'll go ahead and start with a quote from day one. Okay, each day we have a different quote. Okay, so let me just read today's quote. This is by Napoleon. So some of you may know Napoleon Hill. Yes, yes. I think majority of you should know Napoleon Hill. Thank you. Thank you, Sai. And you know, I wanted to take this time to also thank my team. You know, Sai, she's on my team, and without her, this wouldn't work as well. Okay, so thank you, Sai. All right. So why don't we get started? So let's start off with the quote for day one. It's all about purpose. Okay. This is by Napoleon Hill from the book Law of Success. And he says, what a different story people would have to tell if they would adopt a definite purpose and stand by that purpose until it had time to become an all-consuming purpose. I want you to highlight, okay, until it had time to become an all-consuming purpose. So what he's saying here is that a lot of people, maybe they have a purpose in life, right? A definite purpose, but they don't allow the time for it to process, for it to become an all-consuming. So what does all-consuming mean? All-consuming means it takes over your whole life, right? It's taking over everything that you do. That's what it means. Okay. So this is what we're going to talk about today. So let me just give you an outline of how the 3-day is going to go. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about purpose. Who thinks it's important to know what your purpose is? Like, oh, I know you can't see me, but if you can type in the chat, who here thinks that it would be beneficial to know what your purpose is? Like, type in purpose in the chat. If you think it would be important for you to know what your purpose is. Type in purpose in the chat. Thank you. I can see, thank you, Michael. I can see the names now. They're coming in. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah? Good. And I'll tell you, I'm going to talk about why it is important when it comes to creating your goals. Okay. Thank you, Gaia. Love it. Hi, Dr. Rose. Purpose, yes. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about purpose only, okay? Purpose today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about vision. Vision. And then on Thursday, on our last day, I'm going to talk about goal setting. Okay? Because sometimes people, a lot of people get confused between vision and goals, and they don't know what their purpose is, right? So I thought it would be better to break it down into 3 different days, and we dedicate each day on that topic only. Okay? Perfect. Awesome. So if we can go into the next page, please. Sai. So we're going to talk about everything about purpose today. Okay? So I would like to open up and ask if anyone here actually knows what his or her purpose is. If you do know what your purpose is, type in me in the chat. If you do know what your purpose is. So for example, if someone asks you, hey, Michael, what's your purpose in life? What do you say? Do you know? Yes, Alila, you know your purpose. Awesome. You want to type in the chat if you like to share. Okay, if you know what your purpose is. If you like to share, I'll share my purpose at the end of the call. Okay, because I want to help you guys to come up with your purpose statement. Okay, pretty cool, huh? How about this? Who does not know his or her purpose yet? Yet. Hi, David. Good morning. Okay, so we're talking about purpose today. Okay, who here does not know or does not have a definite purpose? Okay, so Lila is to remove layers and to be the best version of you. Okay, I love it. Love that. That's the purpose for you. Okay, and you're gonna find out that your purpose starts with you. Your purpose always starts with you. Okay, so let me talk about what a purpose is. Yes. Can anyone relate? Can anyone relate? Okay. If you ask other people what their purpose is, a majority of the people have no clue. Can anyone relate? Type in yes if you can relate. Even if people ask you what your purpose in life, most likely you don't know. Like it's very confusing, right? Most people don't know. Can anyone relate? Type in the chat just so that I know that you can relate. Yeah, Kaya? Okay, thank you. It's a very confusing thing, if you will. Most people have no idea what purpose is. Yeah, Michael. So think about this. If we don't know what the purpose is, right? If you don't know what your purpose is in life, then why do we wake up every day? Is it to go to work and earn money? Is that what it is? Gaia, still downloading. Oh, I love it. You're going to have more clarity, okay, by the end of this workshop, for sure. I can promise you that. Yeah. Thank you. That's the reason why it's important to set up a purpose statement for you, okay? So you have more clarity around that, okay? So you want to write this down. What is purpose? What is purpose? So purpose is actually not a thing. Purpose is not a thing, okay? Something that you can describe. Purpose is actually a feeling. You want to write that down. Purpose is actually a feeling. I'll write it in the chat. This is cool. I have if you can you see my comments? I hope you can see my comments. Hey Henry, good to see you. Maybe see my comments. So you want to write this down. Purpose is a feeling. It's not a thing. Okay? But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. Hey, good to see you. Okay. Does any of you, oh cool, you can see my comment now. Does any of you have you have the feeling that you're meant to do more in this life? Anyone? You have a feeling, you might not know what your purpose is, but you have a feeling, you have a knowing that you're meant to do something bigger in this lifetime. Type in yes in the chat. Like there's a purpose to life than just wake up, go to work, earn money, get married, and die. Right? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think everybody will agree, right? You don't know what it is, but you know you're meant for something bigger, right? Everybody. You know why that is? You want to write this down. The reason is because we are spiritual beings. You want to write that down. If you have never heard about that, that's okay. Okay. But write it down because you are a spiritual being. You live in this physical body in this lifetime. Okay. That's the reason why you feel that you're meant for something big. Okay. And this is what the purpose is gonna to show you. Okay. So write that down first. Okay. So I want to touch up on the second question is, have you given thought to your purpose? Type in the chat. Has anyone ever sat down with you? Has your parents ever sat down with you and say, Gaia, let's talk about what you think your purpose in life is? Has anyone sat down with you, let's say Henry, and say, Henry, what do you think your purpose in life is? Has anyone sat down and spent the time to think about what your purpose is? Anybody? I know I can't see you guys, so if you can type in the chat, that would be good. I appreciate it. Has anyone sat down with you and to you about your purpose? Yes, Salila? Who? Who sat down with you and talked to you about your purpose? Yes? Vilma, okay. Who sat down with you and talked to you about your purpose? Oh, your predecessor. Okay. Gaia, you ask every day. Ah, you ask and you shall receive, right? Dr. Rose. Oh, I love that. Oh, Vilma. Dr. Rose tells you what your purpose is. That's amazing. And Michael says no, right? So think about this, okay? If most people never sit down with you to talk to you about your purpose. For me, no one ever sat down. My parents never sit down with me and talk to me about my purpose. I had to explore what my purpose is on my own. Right? No one told me. I explored. So I kind of found out what my purpose is, which I'll share with you at the end. Okay. So the third question is, if you had a purpose, let me ask you guys this question. If you had a purpose, what would it be? And don't overthink it. If you had a purpose, what would it be? There's no right or wrong, okay? So type in the chat. If you had a purpose, if you knew what your purpose was, what do you think it would be? I'll give you a minute to think about that. Okay. Hello, hello. For the people that are just joining us or catching the replay, I want you to think about your purpose. If you knew what your purpose was, what do you think it would be? Ah, Brenda says helping others. Yeah. Okay. What else? If you knew what your purpose was, what do you think it would be? Ah, Gaia says to discover your gift and then use it to serve others. Thank you. Vilma, I would like to help the nuns on their mission. Wow. Yeah, Dr. Rose, make this world a better place for everyone. Thank you for sharing. What else? Are you guys catching on? Do you guys see a common theme here? Michael says to be the best version of you and help others. Thank you. What do you think the common theme here is, guys? Are you guys catching on? I hope you guys are. What do you think the common theme here is? You look at everyone's answers. Yeah. Exactly. Service, to serve, help others, right? Right? Isn't this interesting? Like earlier before, no one really knew their purpose. But now everybody's purpose is an alignment, which is to help other people. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter your background, your ethnicity, does not matter, right? Everybody's purpose is to help other people. So, and this is the spiritual part of us, right? That you want to always contribute, okay? So that leads us to question 3. Okay, if you have the workbook and inside, if you can pull up a little bit, please. Thank you. Okay. So your purpose, actually it's in the, oh, so if we can go down to the next page, please. Yeah, this is a typo. Okay, thank you. Oh, yes, thank you. Exactly. So inspiring, right? So Lila, yeah, right. Doesn't it feel like we're all one? We all want to contribute. Okay. So I'm gonna skip number 7, but I'm gonna go to number 8. Okay. Our purpose in life is to grow, grow and expand by giving and contributing to others. So you want to write that down. Our purpose in life is for you to grow yourself. Once you grow yourself, you're able to contribute and give to others. That's what the purpose is in life. Yeah. So simple, huh? There you go. So you don't have to think hard and like, what is my purpose in life? You already knew, right? Think about it. You already knew what your purpose was. So let's go to number 7. Okay, so it's missing here. Okay, so in the beginning, in the front, it should say purpose gives meaning to blank. You're doing what you're doing. The answer is number 7. Your purpose gives you meaning to why you're doing what you're doing. So make sure you fill in the blank is why. Your purpose gives you the reason, the why behind what you're doing. So think about this, guys. Every day, everybody I know, entrepreneurs, you guys are either in a business or you're providing a service, right? Even, maybe you're selling a product, it's still a service. Okay? So why are you doing what you're doing every single day? Like, why do you get up and out of bed and then, go to your job or go to work, right? Or go serve other people? Why? Is it to make a living? Is that it? Or is there more? Put in the chat. What's the reason behind you waking up every day, go out, go to work, so to speak, right? Is it to make a living? Is it to earn money? Or there's more to it? To get wealthy, Fabian. Absolutely, right? But behind that, why do you want to get wealthy? Yeah, there's more to it. On top of giving back, yes. Let me ask you guys this question. To experience life and explore. Love it. Let me ask you this question, okay? Is there not some sort of satisfaction in what you do? Do you receive some sort of satisfaction in what you do? Yeah, freedom and time, okay? To enjoy life and help others. But do you get some sort of satisfaction in what you're doing? Yes, I hope so, right? I hope so. Otherwise, why would you be doing it? If you're not getting any satisfaction in doing it, why would you be doing it? Right? Of course. Thank you. Yeah. Good. Okay. Exactly. It's priceless. Yep. Right? So there's a need that we want to contribute, right? We just naturally just want to contribute and make a difference in other people's lives, right? In our lives, yes, and also in other people's lives, right? And that's what money is, right? Money is earned through services rendered. You want to write that down somewhere, okay? So it's not on here, but money is earned through services rendered. Okay? The more people that you can help rendering the services to provide more people, the more money you'll earn, right? It's very simple. It's a simple formula. The more people you can serve, the more money you'll earn. So the reverse is also true, right? So meaning if you don't have a lot of money, that means maybe you're not serving enough people. Something to think about. Okay. So now that you know, you kind of have an idea of what your purpose is to grow yourself and then to contribute to others, right? That gives you the reason why you're doing that every single day, right? So your purpose gives meaning to why you're doing what you're doing. Okay. Anyone has read the book Starting with Why by Simon Sinek? Anyone? Starting with Why by Simon Sinek. Anyone has read the book or watches YouTube at all? If you have not, I highly recommend you watching it. It's so good. It has like, I don't know how many million views. Start with why. Okay, you can Google it on YouTube. Yeah, you saw it? Good, 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 good. Yeah. And on top of that, right? On top of that, people will buy from you if they know what your why is. So do you know your why? Do you know your why, which is your purpose now? Okay, so I hope you do. Okay, all right. So why don't we move on to number 9? You see 3 blanks there. Okay, so what are they? So today you want to write this down. The first blank is your vision. Your purpose leads to your vision. So the second blank is vision. You want to fill it in there. Your purpose leads to your visions, the second blank. And the third blank is your visions lead to your goals. Okay, so purpose, vision, goals. Write that down. Once you establish your purpose then is, after you finalize your purpose, then you create the vision. Okay, so your vision is what you do that carry out your vision, that your purpose. Okay, and your vision is broken into your goals. Okay, so vision is a longer version of your goals. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow. But basically, your visions are long term. So when I talk about long term, is 3-year vision, 5-year vision, 10-year vision. Okay, especially for a lot of companies, it's more 20 years, 50 years, right? But for more personal, on a personal level, is usually 3 years, 5 years, 10 years out. Okay, that's what a vision is. And then the last one is your goals. Your goals are, they are no further out than 1 year out. Okay, so your goals are always within a year. So you could have a daily goal, you can have a quarterly goal, you can have a monthly goal, or a yearly goal. Okay, no more than a year. If it's more than a year, then it's what we refer to as a vision. Is this making sense? Type in yes in the chat so I know that we're on the same page. I didn't lose you guys somewhere. Type in yes. Let me know that if this makes sense. So do you understand the difference between purpose, vision, and goals now? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So now we know. All right. Good. Thank you. Okay, so before I share my purpose statement, so then I'll give you some time to create yours. Okay. Do you mind if I share a little story about how I came up with my purpose? Do you guys want to hear a quick story about how I came up with my purpose? You can type in the chat. Yes, yes, or give me a thumbs up if you wanna. If you would like me to hear. Yeah. Okay. I'll share. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I know, maybe some of you can relate. Okay. So a lot of you know me as who I am today, right? Amy, the opulent coach. Okay. Some of you might know me a little bit longer. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. So before I became a coach, okay, my first job out of college was actually in banking. So I went to business school locally, okay, and then after I graduated, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew that I've always wanted to help people. Okay, so I knew that I didn't want to sit behind a desk and just, doing like computer work. Like I knew that's just not who I am. Okay, so then I applied for a banking job right out of college. Okay, at a local bank, East West Bank. Okay, some of you know if you're local. Okay, so I was there for about 2 years, and then I got bored. I am like, oh, I enjoy helping people. So what I did was I was opening like new accounts, right? So if you go to the bank, if you want to open a checking account, saving account, credit card account, like I was the person who helped you do that. Okay. So I was able to have some interaction with clients, right? Face to face, which I liked. But then after 2 years, I got bored. I'm like, there's got to be more to this. So guess what happened? So I started to applying for other position or other banks. Okay. And then I went to a different bank. I think the next bank that I went to was Bank of America. Okay. If you're in the States, Bank of America is pretty big. Okay. So I was there for about a year. And then what happened? Same thing happened again. Okay. I got bored. So what ended up happening in the next 7 years in my banking industry, I went to 6 different banks. I went to 6 different banks in 7 years. Okay. And I thought the problem is, because I get bored, so I'm just going to go to the next bank thinking it will be better. Okay. But you know the saying that everywhere you go, there you are, right? Everywhere you go, there you are. So every position, every bank that I went, there I was. Right? So I didn't realize that the problem was me, that I wasn't living on purpose. I didn't have a purpose, right? I thought, oh yeah, I like to help people. Yeah, I was helping people, but I felt there's no like fulfillment in that. Okay. So then what happened? So I've been wanting to quit banking for the longest time. Okay. But of course, fear, right? Of fear of what's going to happen if I quit banking. Banking is all I know, right? So the universe had a better plan for me. Okay. So I've been wanting to quit, but I was so scared to go do something else because I don't know anything, right? And then you become what you think about. Okay. I know a lot of my clients were able to relate to this, right? So I was thinking like, I want to quit. I don't want to work in banking anymore, right? And then, of course, I manifested it. Okay. So what happened was on my birthday. Okay. Oh, my birthday is coming up, by the way, next week. Okay. So it kind of reminds me like, wow, I've come really far. Okay. So I think it was 2013. This was 2013. On my birthday, the manager at the bank, she made me cry on my birthday. Okay, of all the days, I'm just like, really? Like, you knew it was my birthday, and why did you have to make me cry? Okay, she didn't make me cry. Okay, she didn't. But I felt sad, and then you know what? And then I made a decision right there and then, and I just, that's it. Okay, I'm quitting. So then I quit, not knowing where I was, what I was going to do. Like, I have no idea. I didn't apply for another job. Okay. So at the time I had already had a real estate license. So then I was like, okay, then I'm just going to go be my own boss, right? Forget about you guys. I'm going to be my own boss. So then I went into real estate. Okay. So imagine this. I know a few of you might can relate. I went from a salary position, right, to a commission only position. And that was like total different mindset shift, right? So when I went into real estate, okay, it's new, it's exciting, right? So I stayed at the same company, same brokerage, if you will, for 4 years until what happened again? Until I went to a different company. So in the next time when I was in real estate, within 6 years, guess what? I changed 5 different brokerages. Oh, can you guys relate to this? Oh my, right? And at this time, I still didn't know. I still think like, oh, like it must be the company, right? But I didn't realize was that I wasn't feeling fulfilled at what I was doing. Thank you, Salila. Right? So I overall I switched 11 companies. And my mom, it's so funny, right? So every time when you go to a different bank or a different real estate company, they give you like a name tag, right? I literally have 11 of them. I'm like collecting. These are on my award. And my mom looks at me and she's like, "Oh, you just can't stay still, huh? Like, what's wrong with you?" Right? Do you see that? Like, I had to go explore what my purpose was. I just knew that I love helping people. Okay. So it wasn't until that I saw my mentor, Bob Proctor. I think you guys know. Take a picture, right? Totally. So it wasn't until I met my current mentor, Bob Proctor. Like I saw him on stage sharing, personal development, sharing the power of the mind. That's when it clicked for me. Like, wow, I want to do what he's doing, right? So 2.5 years ago, I made a decision that that's what I'm going to do. And guess what? I never turned back, right? And I've been doing this for the past 2.5 years. And I love doing this. I know some of you might know, right? This is my purpose. This is my passion. Okay? Every day I'm like, this is my life. Okay. I don't feel like this is work. Some people say, I know, like I think Steve Jobs said this too, right? If you enjoy what you do, then it doesn't feel like work, right? Can anyone relate? If you can type in the chat. Once you enjoy what you do, it doesn't feel like work. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, even when I'm going on vacation, I'm like, I tell my clients, I'm not going on vacation, right? Because people think that you go on vacation to escape, right? To escape work. For me, it's not vacation. I'm always working. If this is work for me. Yeah. Yeah, Sammy, good to see you. Yeah, you don't feel like you're ever at work, right? So that's when you know that you found your jam. That's how you know. Okay. Yeah. So Lila, yeah, you make friends, right? So thank you for allowing me to share my story. Okay. So I'd like to share with you what my purpose statement is now. And this is what I live by every single day. Okay. So I'll read it to you, okay, on the screen. So my purpose in life is to expand my own consciousness. Okay? Another word to say a consciousness is awareness. My purpose is to expand my own consciousness so then I can help other people to expand theirs. I live and work. Okay? The reason why I put live and work is because that's life, right? It's not just work and no play at all, right? And it's not just play and no work. It's both. It's balance. Okay. So I live and work in an opulent, productive, and harmonious environment so I can be of greater service to my family, my community, and therefore the world. That's my purpose statement. Now you guys know. Okay, so I would like to break it down for you so to help you create your own purpose statement. Okay, so if you like the setup, feel free to take it. That's totally okay with that. Okay, so you can start off with my purpose in life is to blank. So I want to give you some time to write that down. Your life, your purpose in life is to, maybe for Salila, is to grow, become the best version of herself so she can help other people to become the best version of themselves, right? So remember, it always starts with you. You cannot help other people if you don't help yourself, okay? So everything starts with you. Once you grow, once you expand, then you can help others. You can give, okay? So it starts with you, yeah? So I'll give you like 1 minute to think about your purpose in life is to what? Is to what? Yeah, my pleasure, Salila. That's helping you to get more clarity on. Okay. Oh, Sai, can you pull it back? Yeah, because I wanted to break it down for everyone. Thank you. Okay. So if you want, you can put in the chat so I can help you to give you some feedback about your purpose. Your purpose in life is to what? Put in the blink. Put in the blank and fill in the blank. My purpose in life is to what? And again, there's no right or wrong. Okay. And I had to change a few times to really, solidify this statement. Okay. So there's no right or wrong, and you can always change it. Okay. Okay. This is Brenda. Yeah, your purpose in life is to help other people with health and wealth. Love that. With to achieve maybe health and wealth, right? To have absolute health and financial and wealth abundance, something like that, right? Is to help people with health, consciousness, and wealth consciousness. It could be too. Good. That's a good start. Anyone else would like to share? Yeah. You see, when you have your purpose down, everything will follow, right? Your vision, your goals is going to be based off of your purpose. Yeah, so Lila, your purpose in life is to grow and be the best version of yourself so that you can easily assist others to be the best version of themselves. Bam! That's it, right? That's it. Simple. So then every day, Salila, okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. Then every day, everything you do will have to be around that purpose, right? You have to grow yourself, continue to grow every single day. Yeah? Good. Anyone else? Yes, yes. Awesome. So that's the first part. If anyone would like to share before I move into the second part of the statement. Okay. Going once, going twice. Okay. If you come back and put in the chat later on, I'll come back and check if any of you or even people catching a replay, you can put it in the chat and I'll come back and help you to solidify it. Okay, good. So now we'll move on to the second part. Okay, So the second part is I live and work in an opulent, productive, and harmonious environment. Okay. So those are the three adjectives for me that are most important in my life, in my personal life, as well as my professional life. Okay. So what are the three adjectives that you would like to describe, that you would like to surround yourself with? Okay, three adjectives. It could be abundant. It could be effortless, right? It could be with ease. It could be with fun, right? You like to work and live, right? And having fun, right? So for me, obviously opulent, right? Hence Opulent Academy is to show people what's possible, to live the best of the best, right? For me, it's everything is opulent, okay? The second one is productive. Okay, so every day it's important for me to feel productive for me, okay? And then lastly is harmonious environment. And this is very crucial as well. I don't think anyone here will want to work in an environment that has disharmony in it, right? Like if you go to like a office space or go somewhere and there's like, some tension going on, it just doesn't feel good, right? Like you just want to get out. Okay, so for me, it's harmonious environment is important, right? So harmonious within myself, within my team, right? Within my clients, that's important for me. So type in three adjectives, if you will, in the chat. What are the three adjectives that you like to surround yourself with? Could be fun, could be relaxed, could be, I don't know, motivating. What are the three adjectives that you would like to work and live in? Oh, okay. I love it, Brenda. Positive, fun, and abundance. Love that. Okay. Oh, so Lila, bright, resourceful, and generous. Oh, you see that? Oh, Michael, abundant, harmonious, and healthy. Ooh, good, good. So we're really solidifying, right, how you want to live. You are the creator of your life, so what environment would you like to be in? Okay. Good. Okay. Okay, so that's the first part to that. Now the second part is so that you can be of greater service. I think everyone wants to contribute, right? In some way, so you can help other people. Okay. So what I put down is when I grow, I'm going to help my friends and family, right? That they're the immediate people, right? My clients, right? My community, and therefore the world. Okay. So do you see it's a ripple effect. It starts with me, the closest people to me, right? And then my clients, my community, right? My clients are my community, and then spread out to the world, right? So it's a ripple effect. So what about yours? You can type in the chat. Who would you like to impact with your purpose? Who would you like to impact? Some people would say, their church, perhaps, or their tribe, right? Or their colleagues. What are the three areas? Okay, you don't necessarily have to I want to impact the world. Not necessarily, right? What do you want to make an impact on? So what are the 3 areas that you like to contribute? It could be your clients, it could be your company. Yeah, so Leila, you like mine? Yeah, it's not mine really, so feel free to use it. Yeah, feel free to add that on. Whatever resonates with you, take it. Okay. So does everyone have a purpose statement? Yeah, Brenda. So your family, clients, and the community you live in. Yeah, absolutely. Right. So does everyone have their purpose statement down? Don't worry if you need more time to think about it. Okay. Like I said, I didn't come up with this in like like that. No, it took me a long time. I actually went back and revised and revised and revised. Okay, Velma says your kids, your friends, and the nuns. Ah, so it's interesting, huh? Like Velma, that there's something with you and you like to contribute to the nuns. Yeah. Ah, Gaia, you want to impact women, so you want to empower other women. Good, good. You see, everybody's different, right? There's a different causes, like everybody, right? Yeah, good, good. So Gaia, that could be your ideal clients, right? So women who are not maybe living, they don't know, they're not aware, right? They don't know their true potential yet, right? That you can help them to empower that. Yeah, Velma, because they're helping the poor people. I see. Yeah, but do you see everybody has different groups, communities that they resonate with, right? So everyone is different, right? For me, I'll share my vision tomorrow. Okay, my vision is to have dog sanctuaries around the world. That's my vision. So what they are is, instead of being in a dog shelter, I want them to be out in the wild and help them to get adopted by lovely families. So for me, that's my vision. Yeah. Lovely. Thank you. So we're almost at the top of the hour. Yeah, Selena. Yeah, that's always been mine. So yeah, so everybody has different causes that they resonate with. Yeah. So with that, I hope all of you are, attended, either live or watching the replay. Okay. Walk away with, more clarity around your purpose statement. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. Yeah, I don't share that with a lot of people, but hey, I'll share more tomorrow. Okay. So with that, I hope that tonight, maybe you take some time to work on your purpose statement. Tomorrow we're gonna be back, and tomorrow we're gonna be talking about all about your vision. Okay, who's excited for your visions? Okay, I'm gonna help you to create a 3-year vision or a 5-year vision. Okay. With that, thank you everyone for attending, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye for now.